Hello, and welcome to Tea and Tarot. I'm your host, Em. In this podcast, we dive into the world of tarot each week, along with a cup of tea. Some weeks, we dive into readings, others into the cards themselves, and some we explore learning about tarot. This week, we're diving into a new tarot card, the Emperor. This week's tea is a hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea is a vibrant ruby red infusion that captivates with its tart cranberry-like flavor. It's my go-to for a refreshing caffeine-free drink that's both delicious and packed with antioxidants. Each cup feels like a rejuvenating spa day for my taste buds. This tea not only tastes great, but also makes me feel really great inside and out. Okay, back to the tarot cards. So picture this, a regal figure sitting on a throne, decked out in armor and fancy clothes, looking like he owns the place. That's our guy, the Emperor. He's all about taking charge, setting boundaries, and being the boss of your own life. Think of him as the ultimate authority figure, but in a good way. Let's break down what this card means when it shows up in different scenarios. Let's dive a bit deeper into what the upright Emperor means. Imagine you're at a crossroads in your life, feeling a bit lost or indecisive. The Emperor shows up like the wise mentor figure, giving you a gentle but firm push. He's saying, you've got this. It's time to take the reins. Maybe you've been procrastinating on a big decision, or you've been letting others call the shots in your life. The Emperor is here to remind you of your own power and capabilities. It's about tapping into that inner strength you might have forgotten you had. This card is all about structure and order. Think about areas in your life that feel a bit chaotic. Maybe your finances are a mess, or your daily routine is all over the place. The Emperor is encouraging you to bring some organization into these areas. Set up a budget, create a schedule, establish some ground rules for yourself. It's about creating solid foundation that will support you in achieving your goals. Now, when the Emperor shows up upside down, it's like a caution sign. It's saying, whoa there, something's off balance here. This could manifest in a couple of ways. On one hand, you might be dealing with a lack of control in your life. Perhaps you're feeling overwhelmed, like everything is spiraling. Or maybe you're in a situation where someone else is wielding their authority in an unhealthy way. Think micromanaging boss or a controlling partner. On the flip side, it could be that you're the one going overboard with control. Are you being too rigid in your approach to things? Are you leaving room for flexibility and the input of others? The reversed Emperor is a reminder that true leadership isn't about dictatorship. It's about finding that sweet spot between structure and adaptability. In matters of the heart, the Emperor is all about stability and leadership. If you're in a relationship, this might be a sign that it's time to have those serious conversations about the future. Where is this relationship heading? What are your shared goals? For singles, the Emperor might be encouraging you to take charge of your love life. Set standards for what you want in a partner, and don't be afraid to communicate those. But when he's reversed in a love reading, it's time to check the power dynamics. Are you or your partner trying to control every aspect of your relationship? Is there an imbalance where one person always makes the decisions? The key here is to strive for a partnership of equals, where both people will have a say and feel valued. In a professional reading, the upright Emperor is like getting a stamp of approval on your leadership skills. It's saying you're ready to step up and take more responsibility. Maybe there's a promotion on the horizon, or perhaps it's time to take that leap and start your own business. This card is also great news if you're working on a big project. It suggests you have the skills and authority to see it through successfully. Trust your instincts and lead with confidence. When reversed in a career reading, it might be highlighting some workplace tension. Are you clashing with authority figures? Or, if you're in a leadership position, are you having trouble managing your team effectively? This is a call to reassess your approach. Maybe you need to be more assertive, or perhaps you need to loosen the reins a little. The key is finding the balance between authority and cooperation. At its core, the Emperor is all about empowerment. Whether it's upright or reversed, this card is pushing you to step into your power and take control of your life. But here's the important part. It's not about being bossy or domineering. True Emperor energy is about being a wise and just leader. Think about the best leaders you know. They're probably strong and decisive, but also fair and open to the input from others. That's what the Emperor is encouraging you to embody. Set clear boundaries, make decisions with confidence, but also be willing to listen and adapt when necessary. Remember, leadership starts with self-leadership. Before you can effectively lead others, you need to be in control of your own life. So start there. Bring order to your own world. Set clear goals for yourself and lead by example. That's the true essence of the Emperor. And there you have it. That's the Emperor in a nutshell. I hope this episode has given you some food for thought and maybe inspired you to channel your inner Emperor in your own life. Thank you for joining me on today's episode. If you enjoyed today's discussion, please do subscribe or find me on social media. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, stay curious, stay grounded, and keep learning.